how do you figure out what's systemic change and what's not systemic change? Change is a constant. We know change is a constant. I don't know what tomorrow will look like. It might rain, it might not. I guess the first thing that we need to do is determine what our system of influence is. In the case of a child, we're looking at the individual level of the child. If we pull our lens back just a little bit, we see that an effective change agent is the school district. The school district is an appropriate place to put many of our energies. If we focus in a little closer on schools, that's probably not going to have a lot of effectiveness, because schools are very dependent upon an individual administrator and an individual staff. So when we see school change, the school change can be gone with a new administrator. And administrative positions tend to change over about every 3 to 5 years, sometimes more frequently in traumatic school districts. So let's bring our level out to the district. Let's get together those champions of education that are the stakeholders in education. Let's bring together politicians. Let's bring together church leaders. Let's bring together principals, teachers, parents, and yes, students. We need to involve everybody in what it takes to format our values. We find way too often that nobody talks to students. We form values for students instead of asking what the students' values are. So let's focus our energy on values. Let's move from the values that we now hold to be important. If those values include parents who have no longer been successful with the system, let's look for ways to supplement those values. Let's look at lifelong learning. Let's look at inspiring our students. Let's look at creating learners who will move forward through the rest of their lives as effective citizens. And let's take each child to the height of where they can be, of where they can go. If we don't do that, we fail the individual learner. Nothing short of the individual learning prescription and the individual success matters in education anymore.